Elizabeth, thanks very much for joining us. You there at Morgan Sindall, you've been working together with Scape on the net zero public building standards, and recently launched those. And that was a sort of industry collaboration. So I suppose, why was that collaboration so important?
Climate change is driving the construction industry to focus on how we can reduce our environmental impact. So it's not a job for just one main contractor or all main contractors. It's an industry requirement from design stage through to procurement, working with the supply chain. Everyone has to focus on working together to reduce our environmental impact and ultimately design and construct net zero carbon buildings.
Is this also kind of helping you achieve your goals for net zero as a business? What are those? And I suppose those also rely to a certain extent on what you mentioned there, which is that connecting with everybody else in the supply chain, but also your clients, the types of work that you're doing.
Yes, Morgan Sindall have their own target to become net zero carbon by 2030. So we want to be working with customers who have similar targets and ambitions to reduce their environmental impact. And it's only by working with them that we'll achieve our own targets. And then ultimately, we're trying to combat climate change, and we really don't have very long. We only have until 2030 really to change what's going on within the world, and construction plays a major part of that.
Elizabeth, in terms of some of the work that you're doing, are there kind of examples of that you can share?
We are working with some fabulous customers, local authorities who have similar targets to ourselves. They've launched net zero carbon targets. They've got desires to be carbon neutral and especially to be like the greenest councils in Scotland. So working with them and being able to design and deliver buildings that are net zero carbon is providing them with the opportunity to improve their built assets and then reduce operational energy as well. We're working with a number of councils that are looking at retrofit projects. So it's a great place to be at the moment, and actually using the buildings that we have just now as material banks of the future and enhancing these buildings, and not just going away and constructing new ones when it's not really required.
Yeah, and I think that retrofit and rebuilding using existing materials is a really important part of carbon neutrality generally going forward. Thanks very much for joining us, Elizabeth.
Thank you.